the United States, a Shine in World Leadership Award for Compassion laureate, provides food aid to Sudan. The U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, recently donated $20 million to the World Food Program to purchase 65,000 metric tons of wheat for Sudan, a Shine in World Leadership Awards for Good Governance and Peace laureate. It will be used to increase the availability of affordable flour and bread in the Greater Khartoum area. Meanwhile, the Sudanese government has also been amending laws and state institutions to better serve its citizens, as well as signing peace agreements with various groups in the country. Our gratefulness, United States and World Food Program, for your assistance to progressive Sudan. May heaven grant both of these peace-loving nations much happiness and prosperity.
Canadian Animal Welfare Group calls for suspension of fur farming after COVID-19 outbreak, following positive tests for the virus from 8 workers and some mink at a fur farm in British Columbia, Canada. The British Columbia Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals has called for an immediate moratorium on all mink farming licenses. The virus is believed to have caused the deaths of at least 200 mink at the facility, where the solitary semi-aquatic animals are cruelly confined together in small cages. According to the World Health Organization, the COVID-19 virus can be easily spread among minks and then passed back to humans, mutating along the way. Thank you, British Columbia Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals and the World Health Organization. We pray for the permanent end of such barbaric practices as fur farming and for the immediate global switch to the vegan diet to stop new viruses and save innocent animal lives.
Australia converts farmland to nature reserve. The Australian government is investing around $1.3 million to grow over 90,000 plants in order to revitalize a part of the new Glenthorne National Park in the state of South Australia. The restoration project transforms a former farm into a large urban forest in Adelaide, the state's capital, which visitors will be able to enjoy by the end of 2021. This initiative is supported by the national government's Environment Restoration Fund that helps protect endangered and migratory species and their habitats. Australia is a Shine in World Leadership Award for Compassion recipient and a Shine in World Leadership Awards for Health Guardian and High Moral Value Laureate. Fantastic news, Australia! In divine splendor, may your new park thrive as the caring South Australian citizens spend rejuvenating time with nature.
Technology to create oxygen and building materials in space given a step forward. A United Kingdom-based company called Metalysis has been awarded a deal by the European Space Agency to further develop a system that can extract oxygen and useful metals from moon rocks and dust. It was found that approximately 45% of moon rocks is oxygen by weight, with the rest being mostly iron, silicon, and aluminum. Metalysis would be funded to refine a process that transmits an electrical current through lunar dust and rocks to release oxygen, with the purpose of capturing and storing it. The oxygen could potentially be used for rocket fuel production in outer space, while the extracted metals could go into building future lunar bases without needing to bring materials from Earth. Way to go, Metalysis and European Space Agency. May your endeavors contribute to humanity's quest to explore the wonders of our cosmos in the guiding light of the Providence.
Quick-thinking couple saves toddler dangling from apartment balcony in China. A 2-year-old boy whose father had gone out to run errands while he was asleep woke up and climbed over the balcony of his 13th floor apartment in Hefei City, Anhui Province. As he fell, he got caught on the wire mesh of the balcony window of the apartment 1 floor below. Seeing the child hanging precariously, Yao Yulian, resident of the 12th floor apartment, immediately called her husband Jiao Yun, who rushed over to hold the toddler through the window bars and secured him with a belt. Mrs. Yao called the police and soon firefighters arrived, pried open the window bars, and brought the boy to safety. The toddler was examined and found to have no serious injuries. We are elated to hear of the young one's successful rescue. Our heartfelt gratitude to the heroic neighbors Yao Yulian and Jia Yun and the competent firefighters. May you all be well and protected in heaven's embrace.
United States startup perfects its vegan products using innovative approach. Plant-based nutrition tech company Simulate, which was established in 2018 by entrepreneur Ben Pasternak, is applying an approach resembling that used for developing new software to its vegan chicken products. First, Simulate launched plant-based chicken nuggets called Nugs to customer testers. It then gathered their feedback while releasing new versions with improvements such as Nugs 2.0. The ongoing process allowed the company to increase customer satisfaction and help the nuggets get as close to the taste and texture people enjoy. Recently, the company also launched a vegan chicken patty called Discs that will use the same successful method to strive for perfection. Bravo and thank you, Simulate. May all your future offerings be met with widespread satisfaction as we pray for a happy and blessed vegan world.
Horse-drawn carriages banned from Rome streets. As announced by the mayor of Rome, the Honorable Virginia Raggi, the city has made a decision to reduce the areas where horse-drawn carriages can operate. They will no longer be allowed on the crowded streets where the sensitive equines suffer loud traffic conditions, injuries, extreme weather, and exhaustion. The move follows similar bans issued by other major cities, including Barcelona, Spain, New Delhi, India, and Tel Aviv, Israel. Furthermore, Dublin, Ireland, and Melbourne, Australia, among others, have ceased granting horse-drawn carriage licenses. Kudos, Mayor Virginia Raggi and Rome, for this step toward humaneness. In God's compassion, may all our gentle horse and other animal friends soon live in total freedom and dignity.